All right, so I posed a question early in the program to Chris Sims, good friend, tattoo buddy of Kyle Shanahan, the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers, and it is a very simple question. The phone rings. On the other end is a guy named Tom Brady who wants to have a hypothetical conversation because free agency hasn't begun yet. They're not allowed to have those communications, but those communications happen all the time. Tom Brady reaches out to Kyle Shanahan and says, Kyle, I grew up in Northern California. I was a 49ers fan. I was at the game that became known forever as the catch game. I would like to finish my career playing for the 49ers, and I believe that I can help you get over the hump. I watched the Super Bowl carefully, and although I am reluctant to criticize anyone specifically, I believe I can be the difference next year, given the quality of the team that you have. What say you, Kyle? And oh, by the way, you name the price. I don't care about the money. I got money. What I want is ring number 7, and I think I can win it with you. Chris, how can Kyle Shanahan say no to that?
Well, I think he can say no. I think, knowing my friend Kyle, first off, I mean, he's extremely intelligent. So he's not going to just sit there and, appease Brady. He'll think about it. I do think that. I think he'd be smart enough to sit there, digest it, talk to John Lynch, maybe talk to Jed York. I think realistically, though, he would come down to, okay, yeah, I bring Tom Brady in, right? But my team's a Super Bowl team right now. Does this upset chemistry? What can Brady really do? Can he, effectively do some of the plays that I like in my playbook? And I think Brady, of course, he'll bring plays, too, to the table that he'll teach Shanahan and go, oh, I did this in New England, and this is how we taught it, and these are our rules. And I'm sure Kyle would infuse that in there. But I think the big thing ultimately is, I just think Kyle is all in on Jimmy G. They had a great year. Let's not forget with where they were and what they did this year. And I think you have to think about Mike. You get a guy like Brady and go, okay, yeah, I get you for 1 year, maybe 2. Then what? Where do I go from there?
Kirk Cousins.
Okay.
Kirk Cousins.
Maybe. You're right. I know. You said that during commercial break. And, that's not a crazy thought. Yeah, okay, 1 year maybe. But what if Tom wants to come there and sign a 2-year deal? And now you're stuck with him for 2 years, and Kirk was a free agent after this year coming up. And then what?
But if he comes to you and says, I want to play for you, you say, we'll sign you to a 1-year deal. That's it. We'll do it for a year. We'll try it for a year, and then we'll decide where we're going to go after that. It's that simple. He's going to be 43.
Right.
I don't think you make a multi-year commitment with a guy who's going to be 43.
Well, I mean,
I think it's
yeah.
But look, let's go back to the conversation we had about why Kyle didn't evaluate Patrick Mahomes. He thought he was getting Kirk Cousins a year later.
Right.
So your plan could be, this is the Jimmy Garoppolo, kind of like what the Broncos did with Tim Tebow, although at a greater scale, because this was actually a Super Bowl team. And unlike Tebow, Garoppolo is actually capable of throwing an accurate football more than 1 out of every 10 times. But Brady for a year, and then you bring in Kirk Cousins. I mean, I was thinking about this earlier. We're trying to figure out what Brady's going to do.
Yeah.
I think the answer is hiding in plain sight. The 49ers may not want him, but how could you not want the greatest player who ever lived? How could you not want to solve the Santa Clara traffic problems for every game they play next year? How could you not want to sell tens of thousands of Tom Brady jerseys once John Brody says it's okay to wear number 12? And you know what? He's already said it was okay for Trent Dilfer to wear number 12. If it's okay for Dilfer, it's going to be okay for Brady, and they're going to make a ton of money, and that's part of this game too, Chris.
Yeah, sure, it is. But, also could be part of this game is thinking that, I got Jimmy Garoppolo, and this won't be my last Super Bowl we will go to. And we're going to make a run, and that'll continue to sell jerseys and tickets and, have Santa Clara with their traffic problems or whatever else. And, I know what you mean when you say, it's hiding in plain sight. Yes, it's hiding in plain sight. Go back to New England, where you've won 6 Super Bowls and been 9 of them.
Wait a minute. All things considered.
Yes.
All things considered.
Right.
You're Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Would you rather play for the 49ers or the Patriots next year?
I would rather play for the Patriots.
Bull crap.
I would. You know what? There's just, hey, I'm already the man in this team, this locker room. I got relationships with these coaches. I know what to expect. I'm going to be able to run my offense and not have to adjust and learn things like that. I know the culture here. All we got to do really here is just get me a weapon or two, and things change. Man, a lot of things change if he goes to the other team.
Apparently,
that's all.
it's harder than it looks because they failed to do it last year. I don't know why you'd think they would do it this year.
Because they got Antonio Brown, and he went crazy. That's what they tried.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.